From Rogers Center in downtown Toronto, you're watching MLB Network. It's the home opener of this new season between the Baltimore Orioles and the Toronto Blue Jays. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. He'll get us started in this one under the light.
Center fielder number 10, Adam Jones.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Inciarte is there. One pitch, one out. So striding in, Trey Mancini. He's got that average up near the 340 mark to start play. So he's liable to have an impact in this one as well. In there for strike one. Harold, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Well, Matt, I really like the pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix the pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Here's Seth Smith now, and he's been really amazing to follow all year long as he continues to flirt with a .400 season at this point. And easy to read the thought process here as he starts him out with a sinker below the knees, and it's 1-0. Now a move over to first, and he can't get back in time, and he is out at first. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Grounded back up the middle. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Here's Ender Inciarte. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off with the Jays, center fielder Ender Inciarte.
And a fastball's in there for strike one. Harold, one of your former uniforms, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight. They come in winners of 3 in a row and riding a nice little run to start the new series. There to tuck it in is Rendon for the first out. Stepping into the box, Kevin Pillar. First chance for him in this one as he's got that average pushing up near 350 to begin play. This one's down to third. Throw gets him, 2 down. Now at the plate, Manny Machado. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Skied into straightaway right. Duvall is there. And that's the third out. Here's Jonathan Scope now. First time to the plate for him, and he's carrying an eye-popping batting line with him. Up in the 360s to start play. No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Good looking sinker on the inside corner.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
Hit hard, but foul. Here he comes again, 1-2. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Ready now, Justin Bour, as he enters this one with an absurdly high batting average. Definitely one of the most dangerous hitters in the league these days. Heavy sinker just stayed inside. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
He hit that changeup hard. Man, he saw it good. Just wasn't able to keep it fair.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
Hit hard on the ground to the right. And this will be out of reach for Phillips at second. It's a base hit. In now is Anthony Rendon. The average for him at the start of play, right at a 1-for-3 clip, 333. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball one. The 1-0 delivery. Swing and a liner. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. Coming to the plate now, Tim Beckham. He enters play in this one with his batting average up over the 320 mark. Line drive to center field. And that's in there. Base hit. And they'll quickly get it in here to hold that runner at third base. Stepping in, Adam Duvall. He's got that average way up into the 330s to begin the day. First pitch sinker misses in on the hands that time. It's a ball and no strikes.
Well, you know, giving up 3 straight hits is bad enough, but now it looks like he's starting to nibble a little bit. It's hard not to when you're getting hit, but you don't want to put yourself at bad counts.
Has a look, now the pitch. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of it depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone, but if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
This is on the ground to short. Is he going to get out of this? He is. They get the force at second base. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. He begins playing this one with his batting average over the 310 plateau. First pitch of the inning misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
Good check swing on that off-speed pitch. Clearly he's sitting fastball, ready to let it fly. He recognized it was an off-speed pitch and was able to hold up.
Jones is right there, 1 down. Here's Kendrys Morales. Coming into this one, he's carrying a rather substantial batting average up in the 330s. Line toward the gap in left center. But this will hang up just enough as he takes it in stride in left center for the second out. And that'll bring up Aledmus Diaz as he enters this one with an absurdly high batting average. Definitely one of the most dangerous hitters in the league these days. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first. It is Curtis Granderson. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. And this is fouled back and out of play. Lynn comes set. Here's the 0-2. Now a flare out to left center. Mancini moving in. He makes the play. A great catch on the run. Striding in once again, Adam Jones. He'll be the one to lead things off now against Aaron Sanchez.
Adam Jones.
Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
Matt, it looks like he was sitting there getting ready to jump on the first pitch fastball, and they pulled the string on him and threw him a changeup and just got him out front. Now I don't know what he's thinking up there at the plate or what he might be looking for. He could be pretty confused right now.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Under it is Granderson. 1 away. Ready for another chance. Trey Mancini, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Here's the first pitch to him. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. 1-0 pitch on the way. And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Sitting 3-0 right here. I wouldn't be surprised to see him turn him loose and give him the green light.
And he finally gets a sinker over here for a called strike 1. Here it is on 3-1. Smoke toward the hole. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Seth Smith. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's set. Here it comes. Line to the right side. Pilar is right there as he takes it for the second out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Coming to the plate now, Jonathan Scope. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball. The 0-1 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Phillips will put this one away, and the side is retired. Here's Brandon Phillips. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Second baseman, Brandon Phillips.
Skied into very shallow right. Duvall over to his left. He's got it one away. Russell Martin now. He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year.
Martin.
And he takes ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Outside with the cut fastball there, and it's a 2-ball count.
It's never advantageous to fall behind 2-0 as a pitcher, but if you're going to do it, it's far better to do it with a guy down in the bottom of the order. Time for a challenge fastball right here, though.
Ball 3 to the 9-hitter.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Mancini ranging back at the track. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Up next for the Blue
Digging in for his second at-bat, Ender Inciarte. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center, but he'll flag this one down. So coming to the plate, Justin Bour. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. First delivery to him on the way. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
And there to take it in is Granderson for the first out of the inning.
Third baseman, Anthony
Digging in to try it again, Anthony Rendon. He singled his last time up. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1.
Hey, that's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
Back up the middle. And the throw here is going to get him at first. Excellent range there at short, and there are 2 away now.
Shortstop.
Settling in now, Tim Beckham. He reached on a single in his first try. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. Here it comes. Lays off again, and it's 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
He's really been good this game. Around the plate, throwing strikes, hasn't walked anybody. Right now he finds himself a little bit of a hole, but he can battle back.
A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike 1. Here it is on 3-1. And this one misses inside a ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner. Now at the plate, Adam Duvall. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
And he thought about going to second, but he'll go to first instead. No runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Now a foul tip that's held onto at the plate, and the count moves to 1-2 now.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
This one's down to third. Machado is there. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends. At the plate, Kevin Pilar comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Right fielder, Kevin Pilar.
And he lays off there, 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Popped up. Calling for it. Bohr makes the play. 1 away. Digging in. Manny Machado. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Duvall looking up. Gone! Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Freddie Freeman.
As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Into the box, Hendrys Morales. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Now an off-speed pitch that nearly ran in and got him. Here it comes, 1-0. Just a tick behind for a strike.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Mancini is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He's 0 for 1. Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. Here's the pitch. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. So the Orioles get their leadoff man aboard to start the inning.
Center fielder Adam
Digging
Jones.
in once again, Adam Jones. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And he gets ahead 0-1. Turned on down the line, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Now he'll fake a throw to second and look to first instead. Ready with the 1-2. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate.
Nice pitch right there. 2-strike changeup below the zone, and you got him to swing, and he fouled it off, but that's okay. Now I think you got him set up for a ball up and in.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Here's another 2-2. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2.
That is the 4th foul ball of this AB right here. He's seeing a lot of pitches.
Ball 3. 3-2 now.
This is a great battle on both sides. He's throwing strikes and he's fouling balls off. What's he gonna give?
Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Throw over to the bag. Ready now with the payoff pitch. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Payoff pitch one more time. And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out.
The batter.
Ready for another shot now. Trey Mancini. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Well, he's got himself a little bit of a jam right here, Matt. He's got 2 on, nobody out. Look, I want to get a double play ball. Just pitch to contact, get the double play here.
On the ground to the left side. And there's a base hit as that gets through into left. And the run will score from second as this ball game is tied 1 apiece. Here's Seth Smith now. He comes in 0 for 2.
Designated hitter, Seth Smith.
First delivery to him on the way. Now this is on the ground at first. We'll see if they can get 2. There's 1. On to Freeman, a double play. Here's Jonathan Scope now. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Jonathan Scope.
And this is low, but a good block that time by Martin to keep it within reach. Swing and a miss on the sinker, a ball and a strike.
That right there, Matt, may be the best pitch in baseball. I don't know why people don't throw that high fastball more. It is so difficult for a hitter to raise your hands up and try to get on top of that ball. And before you do all that, it's by you.
The 2-1 on its way. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
3-1. This guy, whew, he's a good hitter. This is the kind of count that gets him excited.
Hit down the third base line, but this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. He lays off, and that's outside. Ball 4. They're at the corners now here with 2 away.
First baseman number 99.
Into the box now.
Justin Gore.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit hard toward the right side. And a little self-preservation down at first as he... In now, Aledmus Diaz. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie. And this is up and in, ball 1. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. It is Curtis Granderson comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch on its way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0 home now to Granderson. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Here's the 1-1. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And this is swung on and missed by Granderson, and that's the first down of the inning.
The batter, number 7.
Here's Brandon Phillips. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. A fastball that just misses inside.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that two-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He got it in there, but that was a good take to lay off and take the ball.
And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The catcher,
striding into the box, Russell Martin. He flew out in his last at-bat. And a two-seam fastball there, but this is chopped fouled at the plate for strike 1. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent, beware.
Ready with 2 balls and a strike. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. 2-2 count. Here it comes. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule. Here's Ender Inciarte. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Jones on the move. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. In now is Anthony Rendon. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Third baseman, number 6, Anthony Rendon.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Beckham.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Tim Beckham swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1.
It looks like he just swung right over that sinker right there. What is so hard about a sinker, you have to almost go underneath it and scoop it. If you got one of those swings that goes over the top, you're never going to hit him.
Has a look. Now the pitch. And he misses. 2-1. 1 run, 8 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. On the ground is short. This could be two. Phillips for one. On to Freeman, and they get the double play. Riding in once again, Adam Duvall. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. 2 out, nobody on. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. 2-0 count. Here it comes. Swing and a liner. Foul. To short, hit hard. Diaz scoops it up. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kevin Pillar. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Kevin Pillar.
Watches a fastball right there for strike one.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
And he's retired, one away.
Manny Machado.
Manny Machado started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up. Ball 2. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short, and this will be taken in here by Beckham for the second out. Digging in once again, Freddie Freeman. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Ooh, good changeup. Just missed inside.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you could bet he's not going to hold back.
Maybe getting a little jumpy in the box, so he steps out and asks for time. I tried to jerk that one, and it's 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. Here's Kendrys Morales. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. To first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Digging in and looking for more, Wilson Contreras. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Here it comes, 1-0. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Pillar going back on it, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. But he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Number 10, center fielder Adam Jones.
Now a look and a throw back to second, but he is in there as they can't get him at second. From the stretch. On the ground toward the hole, and it's through. A base hit. Contreras is on his way home. Throwing to second, and they've come back to tie it up as it's now a 2-2 ball game. And he'll get in there safely.
Now batting.
Roberto Osuna comes on now, and he's just hoping to. And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. First delivery to him on the way. Trey Mancini is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Has a look, now the pitch. checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
It looked like he was trying to go the opposite way on that pitch. Good job of laying off that check swing, seeing it wasn't something he wanted to really drive the other way.
Now a ball crushed high in the air, deep to left, way back there, and that one is long gone. Digging in to try it again, Seth Smith. He was a double play victim last time around.
Smith.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Sliced down the left side, but foul. 3 runs already home here. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Chasing after it is Pilar. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Ready for another shot now, Jonathan Scope. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now. Stepping into the box, Justin Bohr. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Now the pitch. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses.
You know, I doubt he wanted to get that tight with the fastball there, but hey, this is a guy you certainly don't want to let him get his arms extended. He's the kind of guy that can hurt.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Machado is there for it, and that ends the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time.
Ready for another chance? Aledmus Diaz. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
Well, Matt, we talk about first pitch strike, right? Look, it's not great what he's been doing, but he's over 60% of the time. First pitch is going to be a strike. That's a nice little nugget to have if you're the starting pitcher.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Anderson.
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. And he misses with it, 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a swing, and he pops him up right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate, and he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
The batter, number 7.
Here's Brandon Phillips. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Chopped weakly to the left. And the inning is going to continue here as he reaches on an infield single. Russell Martin now. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. I tried to hold back on that pitch outside, but went around for strike 1. And there's a swing and a miss by Martin as he falls behind now 0-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Jones is under it. And the inning is over. In now is Anthony Rendon. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat.
Number 6.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Rendon.
And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. A 1-0 delivery. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now. 2-0 count, and the pitch. Line drive to left. And this inning starts with a solid base hit. So it's a leadoff base hit to open their half of the 8th. Digging in, Tim Beckham. A hit in 2 official trips.
Tim Beckham.
He's set, and the pitch. And that misses for ball 1. Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Ranging back is Inciarte. Still going back. Come on! Now in the box, Adam Duvall. No hits in 3 tries so far. Ryan Tepera is on the pitch here in the 8th with nobody out. First offering on its way. Cut fastball inside, ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Way in front of a great slider that time. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Very weakly on the ground. Throw is not going to be in time to get him, and somehow he's going to wind up with an infield single. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Ready on 0-2. And oh, look out as the cutter ran way in and just about drilled him.
I like that he tried to tie him up inside on that pitch, but it was a little bit of a risky situation because if you're off just a little bit, you can end up plunking a guy. That's the last thing you want to do when you've got a guy 0-2.
Grounded to third. This could be 2. 1 there. Back to Freeman, not in time, and they'll just get the 1. Settling in now, Trey Mancini. He's been scorching hot at the plate in this one. 4 hits, including a big fly thus far. I had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike 1. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Boy, he's lucky to be sitting here 1-1 right now. He swung at the ball out of the zone, then check swung on that one. I don't know if he's seeing the ball very well right now.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Ready with the 3-1. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Another full count pitch home. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Here's Ender Inciarte. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Center fielder, Ender Inciarte.
Hard hit ball to second. 1 away. Ready once again, Kevin Pillar. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at bat. It's 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he just misses with a curveball. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Rendon down at third. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Here's Manny Machado now. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. And he couldn't hold back that time. They say he went around at strike 1. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a liner. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Now batting, Seth Smith. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. He's set. Here it comes. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Ball's behind in the count, 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
Jonathan Scope waits on deck. And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4. And they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
Second baseman.
First delivery to him on the way. Jonathan Scope stands in as he looks at ball 1 here.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the order up at the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned loose. Just has to be the right pitch to hack at.
Man, that's 6 straight balls to start the inning. 4-pitch walk, and now 2-0 to this guy. He's going to have to go ahead and have a little TO and get himself together.
Now a slider misses, and that pushes the count to 3-1.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
A runner at first with no outs here. This one's down to third. Machado has it, and they'll get the fielder's choice play at second, but that's all. Striding into the box, Justin Bour. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike one, is so important as to who's going to control this at-bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage.
Now at the plate, Anthony Rendon. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. Hit back up the middle. Diaz picks it up. He'll go to the bag for one. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. So striding forward now, Tim Beckham. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Ball one. From the belt, kicks and deals. Swing and a line drive into left field, a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. Standing in, Adam Duvall. He comes into this. T.J. McFarland takes over now with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. 1-0 pitch on the way. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Granderson going back. Gone! Digging in, Wilson Contreras. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Looking up is Granderson. Gone! Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches. Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. We are inside and under the roof tonight here at Rogers Center in Toronto, Ontario. It's the home opener of this new season between the Baltimore Orioles and the Toronto Blue Jays. Major League Baseball on MLB Network is
center fielder Adam Jones.
First pitch of the night here is taken for ball one as we are underway in Toronto. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. That misses 2-0. Here's the 2-0 pitch now to Jones. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
And he lays off ball 4, and the leadoff man is on to begin the ball game.
Batting second here tonight.
So stepping in,
Left fielder.
Trey Mancini. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. In tied at 93, ball one. 1-0 pitch is a slider, swung on and missed, 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. A double play ball to second, 4, and he is out on the tag. On to Freeman, a double play. Here's Seth Smith now. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat, 1-0. Now the pitch. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Inciarte racing back. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Stepping into the box, Kevin Pillar. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Right fielder, Kevin Pillar.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Harold, one of your former uniforms, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight. They begin this series feeling pretty good about the way things have gone as they come in riding a 4-game winning streak.
Well, you're playing good ball right now, and you know all day long, oh, they're bringing the...
There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field, but not quite enough as it's off the center field wall. Meanwhile now, this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases. Here's Ender Inciarte. He carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Bohr is there for it. He's got it one away. Ready now, Manny Machado. First appearance for him here with the leadoff man still at second and one gone now. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike one. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Matt, I really thought they were going to pitch around him here, but now you got an 0-2 count. He swung at a couple balls that weren't good pitches. Maybe you decide now, well, let's be aggressive and go after him.
Now another 0-2. And a fastball just a bit up.
I like how he wasted that pitch. It was close enough to tempt the hitter to swing, but now you got him thinking, will he come back with another fastball? You got him set up. Off speed, hard pitch, anything now.
And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are two away now. Miley sets. Here comes the first pitch. Hendrys Morales is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one. Comes in with a changeup, and it's 2-0.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
So striding in, Freddie Freeman. He begins playing this one with his batting average over the .310 plateau. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And Freeman's aboard. It's a base hit. Now at the plate, Aledmus Diaz. And he's been really amazing to follow all year long as he continues to flirt with a .400 season at this point. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball one. Look out, 2-0 now. Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball three. The 3-1 pitch. And here's the ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. Duvall is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Here's Jonathan Scope now. He's entering play in this one, a home run shy of 20 for the season.
Jonathan Scope.
Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul.
Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
1-1.
Well, a good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
A swing and a miss at a ball down.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. To third. Throw to first to be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Stepping up now, Justin Bour, as he enters this one with an absurdly high batting average. Definitely one of the most dangerous hitters in the league these days. Hit down the line at first. 1 out, nobody on. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Wow, that's a little bit of a surprise. You don't see too many ugly swings from him. He's having such a great year. You'd think he's on most things all the time.
Diaz picks it up. Throw gets him. 2 down. In now is Anthony Rendon. First chance for him in this one as he's got that average pushing up near 350 to begin play. And he'll lay off a first pitch sinker, missing down and in for a ball. 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. And the pitch. In there, 2-2. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion. Here's Brandon Phillips. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year.
Second baseman, Brandon.
A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. The pitch. Tough one to lay off, called a strike.
That's pretty good break right there, breaking all the way across the zone. Now it's a little dangerous. He gets to see that ball a long time, but man, that's a nasty snapdragon hook right there.
This is in the air out to left field. Mancini has a read on it, and that's the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, number 75. First trip to the plate for him in the ball game. And he takes ball 1.
That's that controversial pitch right there. It's in the zone, should be called a strike by the book, but it's not a strike in baseball, not in the big leagues anyway.
And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. Swing and a ball lined hard towards short, but right at the shortstop for the second out. Russell Martin now. The season batting average comes in down in the 240s. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And there's a swing and a miss by Martin as he falls behind now. 0-2.
See what happens when you work fast, you stay aggressive, and you come right after guys. Man, you get great results. 2 quick outs, and now he's 0-2 on this hitter. Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to striding into the box. Tim Beckham. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Beckham.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Line toward right center. Inciarte is right there. 1 down. Now to the plate, Adam Duvall. He's got that average up near the 340 mark to start play, so he's liable to have an impact in this one as well. In there for strike 1. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Line toward center field. And the Orioles have their first hit of the game. Coming to the plate now, Wilson Contreras. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Now a move over to first. Here's the first pitch to him. And that's swung on and missed for strike 1. Runner at first here, one man out. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
To 2-2 now. Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Ready for another chance. Adam Jones, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Swing and a miss on the sinker. 0-1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And there's ball 1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. Won't go after the 2-1 sinker, and it's 3 balls and a strike now.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch, and this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Left fielder, Trey Mancini.
Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Trey Mancini stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Pretty late with the swing there. As a pitcher, you have to recognize that and keep coming in with the hard stuff until he proves he can hit it.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Oh, and it looked like he lost the grip there as it's past Martin all the way to the backstop. So now 2 men in scoring position. Second and third, 2 away. Sinker, 3-2 now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Throw on to first is going to be in time, and the Oriole threat goes by the way. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Kevin Pillar. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Here comes the 1-0. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Scope is there. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now
striding in once again, Ender Inciarte. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Softly hit here to the left side. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Here's Manny Machado now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway.
He's really throwing the ball well in this game, and the thing to me that stands out is that 2-seamer. He's got great movement, and he's keeping hitters off balance with it.
And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. And a slider misses here. 2 balls and a strike.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
3-1. This guy, whew, he's a good hitter. This is the kind of count that gets him excited.
And Jones will make the catch, and the inning is over. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Seth Smith comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Seth Smith.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Here it comes. Chop foul right by home plate, and it's a ball and a strike. 1-1. Here it comes. And there's ball 2 now. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Shin high fastball that time. Ball 3.
Well, they haven't had a lot of offense in this game. Right now, though, you got 3 balls here. Maybe this will be the leadoff walk that gets things going for him.
To the second baseman, Phillips. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Stepping into the box, Jonathan Scope. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Needed a sand wedge for that one. Swung on and missed. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Now a step off as they try to get on the same page. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Fly ball out toward left center field.
Chasing after it is Inciarte.
He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Digging in to try it again. Justin Bohr. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Down and away. 1 ball and no strikes. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Orioles so far. There's a cut fastball that time that runs in a bit too tight, and it's 2-0 now. 3-0 now.
Well, of all the guys in this lineup, he's definitely the guy I'd be cautious with, especially with a 1-run lead. No surprise that he's treading lightly right here.
And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
Third baseman, Anthony
Rendon started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1.
Well, now they got the tying run at first base. Now it's going to take a ball in the gap to really score this guy from first base.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Here's Kendrys Morales. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Designated hitter, Kendrys.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Hit on the ground to short. To his right, Beckham. And he's retired here, 1 away. So the leadoff man's gone, and that'll bring in the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Digging in for his second at-bat, Aledmys Diaz. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Played on the backhand. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out. Here's Brandon Phillips. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Ready with the 0-1. Hit on the ground to third. To second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out. In now, number 75. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. And he lays off there, 1-0.
Well, that's a great pitch right there. You're saying to yourself, why? Because you got that base runner on. That's almost like a pitch out. An outside fastball, catcher set up, ready to throw. If you get the call, great. If not, you're set up to throw him out.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Line to the right side, but foul. Miley sets. 1-2 on its way. Another one sent foul. 2 runs, 5 hits. And no errors in the game for Toronto. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
Boy, he's barely still alive. That's a nice check swing right there. 2 strikes, 2 outs. He's still hanging in there. Now you take a deep breath and try to get something to hit.
Full count with 2 outs now. So if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Throw won't get him. Russell Martin now. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th.
Russell Martin.
First pitch on its way. And that one stayed too low apparently. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. And here's a ball hit in the air. And Scope will settle under it to make the play, and that ends the inning. Coming to the plate now, Tim Beckham comes into
Leading
this
off
at
for
bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Tim Beckham.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. Now the pitch. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. And he misses 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. Adam Duvall will be next. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th.
Right fielder Adam Duvall.
First delivery to him on the way. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first. Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Pilar's there. 1 out. Digging in once again, Adam Jones. A couple of walks for him thus far. He's set and the pitch. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch. Not close. It's 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. He's set. Here's the 3-0. And he takes ball 4 again. And they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one.
Left fielder.
Stepping in, Trey Mancini. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Takes this the other way to right. And that's in there. Base hit. 1 run is scored. And they'll put the brakes on the runner at third, so the bases will remain loaded here with still.
Seth Smith.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Seth Smith is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0. On its way is pitch number 75. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. 2-0 count. Here it comes. Just caught the inside corner with a sinker. And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. To second for 1. On to Freeman, and they turn the double play to end the inning. Ready for another shot now. Kevin Pilar. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Looks like a lefty and a right-hander throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. And that's in there for strike 1.
Well, he's really peppering the zone right there, going up in the zone. I wonder if he stays there the whole time. Usually you'll see that with 2 strikes, not with no strikes.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Hit to short. Beckham has it. And they will get no. He's in there. A very close play at first.
Center fielder.
Here's Ender Inciarte. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And that misses. Ball 1. 5th inning. 2-1 our score. A high fastball is in there.
Oh, he reached back and challenged him right there. I like that. Early in the count. Here it is, big fella. I know you're a good hitter, but I'm coming right after you.
Hit in the air to center field. Jones is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Third baseman, number 13.
Ready once again, Manny Machado. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. You'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge.
And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. A called strike over the outside part of the plate.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second time right here.
But he won't draw a throw. That's taken for ball 4, and it's first and second now with one away. Kendrys Morales is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Drilled to the left side. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. And not in time as the run scores. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. Here's a two-seamer inside to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Here it comes, 1-0. And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0.
You know, he was really pounding the strike zone early on, but he's kind of got
a swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance, but he will haul this in on the run as he had to go back to the warning track to do it, and there are 2 away. But he gets back in time, safe at second base. And that'll bring up Aledmus Diaz. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Tom Wilhelmsen is going to take over here in inning number 5, so it'll be a bullpen game from here on out. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
And this is going to get down for extra bases as that'll get 1, if not both of them, home. And to score, the runner from second. And the second run is in. It's now a 5-1 game. Now at the plate, Brandon Phillips. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. And here's a ball hit in the air. Duvall is in pursuit, but this will land out there just foul. Has a look, now the pitch. Grounded to third. Rendon is there. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jonathan Scope. They'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. Here comes the first pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Chasing after it is Inciarte, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double. Digging in once again, Justin Bour. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it's amazing.
There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Ranging back is Inciarte, and this one is gone. A home run. In now is Anthony Rendon. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Rendon
starts him out with a sinker that's inside. 1-0.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Ball 2 now. Base is empty here with nobody out. Nope. 3-0. Set to deliver on 3-0. And that one right down Main Street. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. Freeman has room in foul territory. 1 away. Striding in once again, Tim Beckham. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Here comes the first pitch. In on the hands a bit with the fastball. It's 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit on the ground out to short. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the recovery's too late as he's able to beat the throw to first. Standing in, Adam Duvall. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. Hard hit toward the hole. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit. Digging in to try it again, Wilson Contreras. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And now off the glove as Martin can't hang on. So now 2 men in scoring position. Runners are at second and third with 1 down. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. And this is low, but a good block that time by Martin to keep it within reach. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Inciarte's there, makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And the runner from third scores as they try and work their way back into this one. It's now a 5-4 ball game. Roberto Ozuna is going to get the call in. And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. Adam Jones is at the plate as he watches ball 1. And I believe he broke the plane of the plate there. He most certainly did. It's a ball and a strike. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Didn't catch the corner there, but you can see he was trying to jam him with that running action on that 2-seam fastball.
Spin and a throw back to second, but he is in there as they can't get him at second. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And this one gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Here's the 3-1. And he takes ball 4 again. And they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one.
Next for the Orioles.
Ready for another chance. Trey Mancini. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6.
I don't have a problem taking that pitch right there. New pitcher just came in out of the bullpen. You want to see what he's got. You measure the first pitch. Now get ready to hit.
And there's the slurve, but it misses 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
I like how he's mixing up the fastball and the changeup right there. That's how we got the 2-2 count. I think he comes back with a changeup here.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this. Digging in and looking for more. Number 75, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Teoscar Hernandez is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6. In there, strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. And a fastball just a bit high. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1 and 2. The count's now at 2 and 2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
Russell Martin now. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Cabrera.
Martin.
He's set. Here it comes. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Here it comes. 1-0. That's wide. 2-0.
Now he finds himself down 2-0. It looks like he's just distracted. This is the advantage of having a guy on first base who can run.
Lays off a fastball, but it's over for a strike. 2-1. started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3.
Oh, he missed that pitch. I tell you what, as the pitcher, he's got to gain his composure. You can see guys fall apart after you see a ball in the zone.
And he's into second safely with the stolen base. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Ready for another shot now. Kevin Pillar, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. 1-0 count. Here it is. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And he just misses with a curveball. Venii4503 will be next. Runner's on his way to third. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw not in time as he just does get in there ahead of the throw. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And that'll miss for ball 4 as this one gets away. Ready once again. Venii4503. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ian.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Baltimore.
Movement in the Orioles bullpen now as they've got a left-hander up and throwing. First offering on its way. Low for ball 1.
With 1 out and runners on the corners, some managers like to hit and run here. It's a little risky, but it can help you stay out of the double play if it's well executed.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball. Here's the 2-1. Heading out towards shallow right. Duvall has a play. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. Play at the plate, and he's out. A great throw. Now at the plate. Seth Smith. He'll be tasked with starting.
Hitter, Seth Smith.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a knee-high fastball. Just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. Here's the pitch. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate.
Nice pitch right there. 2-strike changeup below the zone, and you got him to swing, and he fouled it off. But that's okay. Now I think you got him set up for a ball up and in.
Ready on 1-2. Pulled the string on him. Strike 3 swinging. And he makes the throw to first. Smith is retired, and there's one away. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Jonathan Scope. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat. Inside with what looked like the slurve. 1-0. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now. Outside, 3-0 now.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
That one's in there. 3-1. 3-1. Here it is. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
First baseman number
now at the plate, Justin Bour comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Swing and a little blooper to center. And that'll get down for a base hit. In now is Anthony Rendon. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0.
Hey, this game is getting interesting real quick. And the last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind. Needs to get back in the strike zone right here.
Now it's 2-0. Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Tim Beckham.
Tim Beckham comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
And they're able to get the force at home for a big out number 2. Relay to first is too late, so no double play, but no run scores.
Adam Duvall.
From the stretch, Adam Duvall stands in as he checks his swing here for strike one. The 0-1 delivery. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to get to that quickly, though, and the count will even at 1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Granderson is there to make the catch, and a great job of pitching as they strand. Stepping up now, Manny Machado.
Leading off for Toronto, third baseman, Manny Machado.
Miguel Castro gets the call
Your
from the
attention, please. Now pitching for Baltimore.
And now
Number
a right-hander
46.
up and throwing in the Baltimore
Miguel
bullpen.
Castro.
And here's a fastball called for strike one.
Well, he got that first pitch, got him looking right there. With a star hitter like this guy, it is always good to get ahead in the count.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Here's Scope to make the catch, and there's out number 1. Digging in the switch hitter, Kendrys Morales. He's 2 for 3 thus far.
Morales.
Foul toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And they'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. Standing in, Freddie Freeman. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. The windup and the 0-1. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Fastball not close, and he runs it to 2 balls and a strike.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
And it's full now, 3-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Now batting, the shortstop.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Aledmus Diaz is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. Tough slider down low for a strike. 1-1, here it comes. And this is chopped foul near the plate, and the count will move to 1-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Duvall. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Digging in now, Wilson Contreras. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Wilson Contreras.
And a pitch down that's swung on and sent to second base. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting number 10.
Into the box now, Adam Jones. And it's a strange line developing for him in this one. He's been walked several times. Good downward action there, and it's 0-1. 0-1, here's the pitch. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Inciarte is there, 2 gone. Coming to the plate now, Trey Mancini. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Now the pitch. Called strike over the outside corner.
Well, that was 2 quick outs right there, getting those guys in front of him, but now the 2-hitter comes to the plate. Right here, you look to either get on base any way you can, hit a gapper, anything, because you want those big boys coming up next.
The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Ready on 1-2. Hit hard down the line. Machado has it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Here's Brandon Phillips. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8th.
Second baseman, Brandon.
In there, no balls and a strike.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike one becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at-bat.
Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 called. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Full count now. 3-2.
From 0-2 to 3-2. What a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. High pop-up. Castro is there for it. And that's the first out of the inning.
In is Curtis Granderson.
And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Gets a small piece near the plate. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Now to the plate, Russell Martin. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field. And this one's not coming back. This is a long home run.
Up next for the Blue Jays, right fielder,
Kevin Pillar is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Ball 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And a whiff at a good slider that time. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a liner. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. He's through first and hustling for second. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night. Digging in, Ender Inciarte. He was a double play victim last time around. So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen.
Number 7, Johnny Hart.
And that one stayed too low, apparently.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Called strike 2.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle, center cut. Tough pitch to take.
Beckham into shallow left, and the inning is over. Here's Seth Smith now. He'll start things out against Roberto Ozuna, who for his part goes for the save in this one. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Well, that insurance run at the bottom of the 8th inning is huge. Now, as a pitcher, you can be a little more aggressive. A slower home run doesn't beat you anymore. It doesn't even tie the game. You got a chance to still win it. Be aggressive and go after it.
And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. A fastball that just misses inside.
Yeah, well, down 2, you better believe they gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on to get that tying run to the plate.
Pillar is there, 1 away. At the plate, Jonathan Scope. It was a walk in his last trip. Number 49.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Blue Jays.
He's set and the pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1.
When you've got a guy that throws a good 2-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Hit hard to third. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. So coming to the plate, Justin Bour. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Aaron Luke answers the call from dugout, and now the Blue Jays get a left-hander up and throwing in their bullpen.
Aaron Luke
lays off 1-0. And he won't bite at that point either. It's 2-0.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
And that's in there, 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, now he's falling behind 3-1, and all the pitches have been down. He's trying to get that double play ball, but the strategy has to change now. Now he's got to throw a strike.
And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces. First delivery to him on the way. In the dirt here. So now 2 men in scoring position. Well, they missed with the first one, but then they decide, let's go ahead and just put him aboard here, and they'll do just that. Stepping in, Tim Beckham. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1.
He came into a mess out of the bullpen, and it hasn't gotten any better. This is not a comfortable place to be, not even close.
Oh, that was a big pitch right there. That was a swing count for me. Now the pressure's really mounting. You got the bases loaded in a tight game right here. He's got to deliver.
On the first, and it's a double play. A key pitch there with the bases loaded. It winds up stranding the potential tying run at second, and this ball game is over. Well, the man you see right there had a game to be proud of. He really came through when it mattered, and he's our top player of the game.
Well, he just made himself a really